Well, it's not the weekend, but it's when we can do these. Eventually there'll be more, well, ideally more stable times. But until then, we do what we can. And what we can do... Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. More Disgaea! Holy crap. We have some time to make up for. And... for the most part, a lot of characters that we want higher up have gotten at least to the 20s. Which is decent for now. Once we get higher up still, we'll be able to more fully... what's the word? More fully take advantage of leveling and grinding. But until then, we gotta do what we can. We gotta make some forward progress in here. Make sure everyone's healed up. Make sure we've got food. I spent a lot of time messing with the Dark Assembly. Which is why I guess these items are not being held on to. Accidentally did the wrong subpoena world, so at some point I'll fix that as well. God. Okay, so 2 more and a little bit more SP regeneration. There we go. Equipment-wise, we've got a few handfuls of additional upgraded gear. Well, upgraded, replaced rather. But from what I read, a really good early on grinding map. Outside of the cave ordeals, because that's not exactly early on, is a level we right now do not have access to. So let's go fix that, shall we? Yeah. Hmm. That's right. Last we left off, we had just escaped the demon tournament orchestrated by Xenon. Rosalind was confronted with her father, seemingly then disposed of. Seeing as curse is still being maintained, they seem to have come to the conclusion that he was a fake. But wouldn't that just make all the sense in the world, though? Father doesn't want to avoid you. He's being kept away. Yeah. Don't think too hard about it. Does have a point. Ooh, Rune Knights. Let's see what's going on here. EXP plus 50%. Oh, treasure. Huh. Well, Adele doesn't need the XP right now, so he'll go handle that. Leonid. He's got Moon Slash, which is not good for that. Sophie. Hmm. Okay, so if we Moon Slash them, we'll save sleep for afterwards. Tink we'll have right there. This, let's see. Mostly weak to fire over here. So, Mega yeah, Mega Fire. Oh, wait. Gotta set up buffs first. I always forget. But not this time. Let's see. Neil. Buff that. Braveheart. 3 of them. Well, 4, but the third isn't the one we really need to worry about. Or actually, Blade Rush. Right. That changes. That's everyone. Domination. That's right, we now have access to Death Fang. So let's see how that goes. Good, good. A little combo, but it's fair. Very nice. No kills, though. That's a little disappointing. I forgot the Gigafire. Whoops. That's fine. They should live that. Well, a poor little skull might die, but everyone else should live, right? Hopefully. Or oh, okay. That makes sense. I guess they are at level 30 right now, aren't they? Rude. Extremely rude. So let's see, what can we do here? No. Okay. You know what? We'll aim for a kill there. Well, actually, try and get the kill for a dream. Everyone else is in pretty good health, except for those who are dead. And these two. Rose Thorns. Try and kill this at least one skull. Pop, pop, pop. Good. Should be fantastic. Fantastic. Secure the kill. Which at least 2 or 3 units might be left alive. Oh, yeah, 3. That's fine. Adele will get those chests. Oh, there's no way they're gonna be able to kill her. She's freaking Hannah. She's the healer. Far too strong. Was a little nervous, but confidence was well founded. Holy crap. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? Let's go here with you. Bring you right there. Secure the kill. Yeah, okay. Basic heal. Well, we don't need a basic heal for that. Poison blast. No wild rush. So what if instead domination? Heck. Okay. Okay, that'll do. So let's swap that around. Get the mega heal. Domination, power boost, wild rush. We just need the one more turn for Adele to get to the chests. No way the skull survives. Perfect. So maybe it'll kill? Fantastic. So I believe what I read was Alki City 2 or 4. Well, shit. Was a great way to grind XP, which I think, because of these panels, is what they were referring to. Soaring fire. No. Confirm we get those chests. Ooh. Very nice. I think we're using Scorpion Tail on... No. Scorpion Tail's out of date. Heck. Ah, well. A Latrine. We'll have you go. Have you there. You there. Have you right here. Buff for the people. Buff for the people. And hopefully that does it. If not, then troublesome. Oh yeah, I like the looks of that. All out attack. They'll never see it coming. Bah, bah. Fabulous. Let's probably hit that level up a few more times. Huh. Oh. Damn. I assume there's more the Dark Hero stuff in the well, in this version of the game at least. So what a Dark Hero is, I have no idea. I'm gonna find out. I should probably. I mean, no, there's no way I die in that thing, right? Okay, so chests are gone, so that's a one-time deal. So good. 32. 32. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll lighten up. Well, we'll soften up the targets. And then swoop in for a big, flashy kill. Proximal shot? No. Rose thorns. Hey, Kiwi, welcome, welcome, and maybe a little bit. As a treat. We're gonna get our little guys so strong. Wait, what is... Right. And that's the trade places one. Yeah, we'll soften the targets, get our struggling team members caught the heck up. Get Moon Slash, more XP, because we're all about that moon life. What can we do with this? Well, you know what? Let's see how squished these guys are after these attacks. Realizing now, I don't know if an enemy's standing on the unit, on the GO for plus 50% XP, means you get that for killing them there, or you have to be standing on it to get that. Seeing how high his level just jumped, probably either one. 27, 28, 20. So what can we do with you? If we go with this, soften this one up. Sophie's specials still don't have any line attacks, so what we'll do instead, put them to sleep, assuming it hits them. Tink, no. Horus for 27, Delphine at 19 still. The mages have to die. 100% they have to die. Cannot abide the mages to just nuke everyone from a distance. Okay, welcome, Kiwi. I hope you're having a good day. Staying hydrated. Not having any of the struggles. Okay, so only one of them went to sleep, so that is a problem. That's not going to be enough to kill, but we don't really have anyone else we can run out there except for Tink. So let's try to get Tink. A happy little combo there. 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be fine. Given how the Rune Knights attacked the first time, they're probably not going to be nuking the entire squad. Perfect. Let's see, who can we get? You know what? Adele, I'll have you right there. Sophie there. 28, 27. Charles. Actually, let's, oh, we don't need Yukimaru out here now. So let's get Hana, who we will have Braveheart in not a T formation, as we don't have that yet. So good. Fantastic. That leaves you and you. Set up some combo. Domination. Attack once. Combo off. Pop, pop, pop. That should do. If Sophie would ever combo up, that would be great, but I guess not today. Ooh, wait, I remember now. That's right. Chad gave me very good information on create a tower, have them all attack the same unit, and share the XP. I always forget that's an option. She's still asleep, so that should be fine for one more turn. Fantastic. Tink won't be able to partake in that. But that's fine. We also don't need Adele to be involved. We just need humanoid characters out on the field. And Skegjord is fine. He's at 37. Arguably one of the strongest units we have. Okay, so we put you here. Scapegoat we couldn't pick up even if we wanted to, because as soon as we would put him down, he would die. And that'd be very expensive. So let's lift you. And lift you. Oh wait, how do we do this? That's as far as you can go. As far as you can go. That's not an option. Hmm. That's a problem. Damn it. Okay, so you get lifted there, you to there. Need someone where Charles is. No, we need someone to already having. We need someone to be lifting Charles already. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's figure this out one step at a time. You know what? Everyone back in. Get in the hole. So we need Charles to be the first one picked up. That's the only way to get him at the very top, which means everyone else can be standing in position wherever I want them. We'll have Leonid initiate, since he's... Well, you know, let's have Sophie initiate instead. I don't know if that will matter in any way, shape, or form, but we'll find out. Delphine, Horace, Charles. Good. Okay. And then we daisy chain everyone together. Everyone gets boosted XP. Whether it's just from standing on it. Nope, not that. Or by attacking someone who's standing on it. That should be lethal, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Holy crap. Very nice. So what is Sophie up? Not much of anything. Why did she level up so slowly? I mean, it is working, maybe... Got it. It's fine. I just had hoped... Because Leonid's already at 26, and he started off at, like, 24? I think, but he also is using a sword, which is making it super easy to confirm kills. Barely even a problem, one might say. Delphine did get a decent amount of XP. She's at 20 now. Still falling way behind, but it is what it is. Let's see. Hannah. Braveheart. Yeah, we'll boost up the meter a little bit more with some domination. Tink, go ahead and be a little monster. Right, oh no, not that. Right. Long distance roll. No, not that. There we go. Soften the target, and confirm the kills. Hit int attack. I forgot to even have the other two attack at all. Whoops. Blade rush. Let's see those four. Too resistant to wind, too strong against wind. Pop off on those. Pop off on you. You know what? Let's just see how that does. Anyone near death that we can just kind of... Ooh. Perhaps? Okay. Oh, right, we can't get over there. So what if we... Nope, that was the other direction. Heck. So rarely use spears. I forget what they do. See, that'll go one backwards. That should kill. Hopefully. Ideally. Is there anyone we can... Well, I guess Rosalind. That's not going to kill both. You know what? We'll end it there. If they're not all going to die as easily as I thought they might, then we'll hang off on sending Sophie out at all and try and secure her some kills for XP. Because I want my ninjas. Don't die. Okay, that might actually kill. No, we've got a muscle on him, right? Yep, guess it didn't matter. Whoops. So it's a good thing we took Sophie out, otherwise she would not have gained anything from this round of combat. Adrian's dead as well. That's not very good for my needs. But that's fine. So let's say we try and combo. Yeah. Pop, pop. Actually, you know what? 6, huh? Rapier doesn't have any at this level. I need to just attack with her so I can get some more spear skill. That'll solve a lot of problems that I'm having. Try burst on you. Oh, right. That witch is still alive. Fantastic. At least someone's willing to combo. So not dead, but near dead. Hmm. Pop over here. Hmm. No way to combo again. Actually, if we put Tink away, we can have Adele move her. Which won't be on the booster, but it might be enough. Nope. No combo. Well, hell. At least they're distracted. That won't be lethal, cause... Good. Oh, God, shooting my dog with lasers. What an ass. Ninja. Hana, swap on out. Skegiord, get out there. 4-man strike. Perfect. And that was on the 50% boost. No, it wasn't. Right. We moved. We go catch up. Well, fine. 7, 4. Let's see. Evelyn. Evelyn can get a kill, right? Just shoot this small wizard right in the face. Don't even worry about it. Skegiord. Or actually, what if... What if we try and get another combo? 60, 70, and that doesn't kill him. Roslyn will. Death Fang! Combo! Damn it. Why does no one want to combo with Sophie? She's not cool enough to combo. Why? There's not like a combo stat, right? I don't think so. Tower 4, jump 40, movement 6, counter 0. No? Also, I have resolved to just let the game auto-sort each ability, as holy crap, I cannot be bothered anymore to try and sort new abilities that have personal skills up top and everything else below. When the game is like, no, reverse that. No, wait. Let's also save. and see if there's anything in the Dark Assembly, which I don't believe there should be, but I would be welcome to a surprise. No, but we could become a senator. Yeah, I want to become a senator, which is at a 51% chance. Which we now know how to force the Dark Assembly. Though if we can avoid trying to force it, I prefer to do that. From what I've been able to find out, having more subpoenas listed on a character, individual character, will percent by percent help win over the Dark Assembly. But those take a moderate amount of time for low-level characters like myself. So start at 51%. That's still barely better than a coin flip, so let's just skew this as much as possible. Either way. Well, how about... Oh, he doesn't want anything. It should be fine at this point. 51%. Come on. Good. Now Adele will every now and then show up in the Dark Assembly, which will... Huh. I'm very curious about what that actually does. I thought it was just every now and then the main character will show up in the assembly and skew things in your favor. Like when you have a beneficial senator like Aphrodite and Terra Magia. I forget the other guy's name. Because we have seen a few unique senators so far. Not a ton, but some. So let's see what that actually does. Attend a Dark Assembly called by another senator. Oh, we can help other senators help us. I want Disgaea 5, weapon 1. What? Wait, what? I want a Disgaea 5 weapon. That has to be a PC thing. Catnap, Orchid, Decency, Flaps, Hotshot, we know. Oh, I'm super curious about what the hell that looks like. You know what? I saved before doing this, why not? Oh, it's plein air. It's gonna imbibe. Do we not want them? Oh, you can just get items. Interesting. Bribe was turned down. What? Moonlight staff obtained. You're just like us. Tee hee hee. Ah. I don't know what happens if I hit 0 points. Let's not mess with that right now. Choose item that gives a bribe. Are we trying to force them to work against So if that's the case, huh. No, we do want that to go through, so can I have the gun now? No, I guess not. Okay, let's see what that does. Approved. This is good, right? One Disgaea weapon 5 is approved. Overlord sword obtained. Did I obtain it or did Pt9 obtain it? Oh, I got it. Why? Why do I have this? Oh, holy crap. Oh my god. I don't think I'm supposed to have this. Hmm. What was that other item I got? A moon staff? Wait, did I? Where did it go? Moonlight staff. Huh. DLC weapons to upset the balance of the game world, maybe. What's that moon staff? Moonlight staff? Well, this definitely is not a DLC weapon. It's... That's extremely powerful. Holy crap. If that's the case, then... First, let's put that away. You know, we'll take that. Sometimes they want equipment instead of food. So I'm starting to wonder if that's just a way to get DLC weapons. Because if that's the case, if Brunhilde is a spear, strong weapon. Hey, Valerian, welcome, welcome. Keep up with it. It's a little too strong. It's like I think the strongest weapon I have right now has a. Actually, you know, I could just check. The strongest weapon I have is like a plus 123 damage. That sword is in the thousands. Which, on the one hand, that's a lot of power, but no one's really going to have the stats to survive with it. So there'll be the ultimate glass cannon, which, if this is a spear, the Brunhilde sounds like a spear weapon, right? If we can get a DLC spear, I'll give that to Sophie because she's so freaking squishy that she keeps dying and not being able to finish an enemy off. So giving her something that would be just ridiculous would be really nice. It would help her secure a kill, get XP that she needs, and the mana. And I think I'm selling myself on the weapon. Oh, but welcome! I hope you had a great day so far. Okay, but each of these will take a 10. Or no. Nope, yeah, each will take a 10. We can try and get 3 weapons. Try and get the paralyzer. Okay, how about Krishmald? Oh, cool. That's why they're saying that just like us, because we're accepting bribes. I see. Well, that's fine. Everyone else is in accordance, so free weapon? I guess? Oh, it's a gun. Gun's not bad either. What is this weapon I got from this, though? There we go. Krishmald. Oh, actually very strong. Very strong. Holy crap. Designs especially for Seraphina. No touch. That's Seraphina's gun. I forgot she had a unique weapon. But then who's this? Tyrannical sword that has ended many lives. Who uses a sword in DS5? Killia uses fists. Seraphina uses guns. Usalia uses monster weapons. Magnus uses axes, I thought. And Christo probably has this, not spear, staff. What the hell sword is this from DS5? I'm just gonna give that to Leonid here, just so that we can help secure kills and get him leveled up faster as well. Demon's Club and Scotty's Ice Staff. So that's two staves. No, not two staves. Damn it, what am I thinking of? The other staff was a bribe. So what else can we get? Ooh, a breastplate. Rose Whip, Lionheart, Feather Token. Feather Tokens are very nice. Ooh, fantastic. Two items. Can we go for a third? Nope. 2 or 3 is not bad, though. Which, given how much that armor might slow someone down, it should be really good. And there's Red Magnus's axe, probably. Let's see. Demon's Club. Also the name of the local gentleman's hangout. Oh, fantastic. Let's see. We don't have anyone that uses axes. Evelyn, you can use the Brunhilde. Secure some kills, get some XP. I guess Rosalind could use it. You know what? Yeah. There's a rifle. Let's give it to Rosalind. Evelyn. The Mark II. I don't have anyone who uses axes, so I don't have anything to do with that one. But that moon staff is something we can use. Moonlight staff. We did also just get what was that? The Rose Whip, which is also fantastic. Holy crap. Delphine. Yep. Sort those out. Let's give you the pretty staff. Chances are Christo's staff, the Scotty staff at least. Scotty. No, I guess it is Scotty. Yeah. Chances are it's a res staff, so we can actually make good use of that. Perfect. On Hana. Lionheart, photon gun. 2 out of 2. 3 out of 3. Fantastic. So confused as to whose sword the Overlord's sword is. It sounds like it'd be something that Lahar would use, but hard to say. So Hannah, let's see what this brand new shiny staff does for you. It is 520. Oh my god. Absolutely barbaric. Skeggy, let's get you the Lionheart. Fantastic. Two, Lionheart, Brunhilde, Finger Snap, Gun. You know what? Heavy Sword probably has worse stats in the Krish mode. Sophie, Shogun Spear. How's that Daimyo Spear? Fantastic. There's nothing else we got, right? Except, unless for some reason Hannah's staff was really, really good for whatever reason. Well, Rune staff's not bad. Oh, but 4 points versus... having that resistance will be nice. If at any point we ever resisted something. Oh, but it'll be fine. Oh, and my ice bag is melting. Holy crap. Okay, one second. Oh, that is a lot of melted water. There we go. Ah. Modern solutions for modern problems. So with those now in hand, some more weaker units are now much more able to secure a single solitary kill. I don't know any of these senators offhand. But let's try and get someone else something good. How far off for reincarnation are we? Pretty far off. We'll have something to spend that mana on eventually, but for now, onwards. Alka City and the Altered Town. Oh, Tink. You're so problematic. Ooh. Those dogs. They've got the color scheme of that one cyborg lady from Catherine. Disperse damage, huh? No entry. Oh, these guys are just gonna be assholes up here shooting magic at me, aren't they? So how would I... Hmm. Okay, so no getting around there. We'd have to climb up here and then shoot them from a distance? Or no, they're all sitting in the dispersal damage. So if we kill something on the purple, that should, well, kill. We hit something on purple, that should hurt the rest of them. Hmm. Yeah. We'll see how that works out. Bring them to us, and then take them down. Ah! Shot your ally in the back. It's not very cash money for you. Let's see, heal. Pretty bomb. Pretty dance. Let's give you a... well, you know, let's just have him kill. Hmm. If I have Adele stand on this, and he hits someone, will that hurt him because of the dispersal? No. It's just dispersal to allies. Interesting. Rules of the game understood. So if we just wail on this guy, just the one guy, that should kill the guys upstairs. Yep. Easy peasy. Ooh. I like that moon staff. It's a very nice moon staff. What were the other weapons we got? Right, the Scatty Ice Staff, which is also very nice. Moonlight Staff. The Tiny Elf Staff looks nice. The rest of them we can't really see. I agree, it is very pretty. I like it a lot. It's like half crescent moon, half sunbeams, or maybe it's just light. Either way, it's very nice. And that is one thing I do miss. Well, I guess miss. One thing I appreciate, especially so in future games, when models become much more customizable. Levy Vibe staff. It really is a Levy Vibe staff. Uh, yeah, with the moon. Well, because even with that, like, uh, as far as themes go, like a lot of celestial themes, I like. What's indulging in, like sun, the moon, the stars. There's a freaking song by I can't remember what band it is. If he were around, he'd be able to say for certain. But "The Sun, the Moon, the Stars" was a song that was like a 15-minute freaking journey of an experience. It's so good, and oh no, don't throw Skekyard. He'll die. Oh, that's the Krishmeld. God, and once upon a time, in few, one of the few times I've been able to actually play D&D, for any amount of time beyond a passing session here or there, scattered, interspersed, unreliably maintained, that kind of thing. I'd had a tiefling bard. The name of, I think, Starlight or Stardust, one of the two. And as it was uh not a pirate campaign, but like we were trying to build a ship or buy a ship. I forget what now. But I definitely give off bard player vibes, not gonna lie. Look, I do very much enjoy my bards, but warlock is just so much more fun. But yes, the bard. We, as a team, I think there were three of us playing that in a good way. Of course, of course. But the three players were working on a flag for the ship. That was going to be our like team deal, like designing the sails and my contribution was, I don't remember if it has a proper design name or what have you, but it was very much in the stylings of like the masquerade mask of half sun, half moon, dotted with stars and clouds, that kind of thing. And that was my contribution to the flag, the sails. Because I very much, above all else, absolutely adore space, cosmos, the celestial bodies that ah, all things once came from up above, the cosmos, to the infinitesimal, the unlikelihood of everything having happened the way it has, lining up for the happenstance of what happens to be going on right now. It's just mind-boggling, the things that happen. Let's see, Tink, phrasing. I was about to say we'll groom Tink, but I think he's a handful enough on his own, but we'll give him some grooming anyways. Boost his MP and XP. Oh God. But that campaign, it was fun for a good while, until what I thought was friendly jesting and playing around was actually one of the players getting legitimately irritated with me, because this confused me for the longest time. I found out, well, I figured out the reason they were getting so frustrated with what I was doing as a bard was they did not understand that phantasmal servant, unseen servant, has to maintain a distance from its conjurer, otherwise it will dissolve. So in trying to run away with something, with my servant maintained, the servant holding this gigantic snake's egg, and myself holding a snake's egg, and that teammate holding a snake egg, trying to run from said gigantic snake. They apparently were getting very irritated with me only going 30 feet at a time and thought I was antagonizing the snake by not running at full tilt. Not understanding that I can't, otherwise, my servant will drop the egg, and the whole reason we went in there to get the snake eggs would have lost one entire egg. So it was. At first I thought it was like, oh, we're having fun teasing because yeah, I've got to manage the spell and my servant at the same time, and I just knocked him away without being able to do anything. Fantastic. But it took a while to really understand why they were getting so upset, and I figured out like, oh, it's because they don't understand how the spell works. So it's either lose the egg or maintain my distance of running, which was just fine because the snake wasn't able to catch up. And if we did run, the DM had made it understood if we were to try to not sprint, dash, that there would be a skill check involved, and if we failed, we ran the chance of losing the egg, which was the whole point of avoiding that possibility of losing an egg. So I wasn't dashing. I was maintaining the spell and getting us what we needed. But, surprise, surprise, friend did not understand how the spell worked, which, trying to run a game myself with same said players, I see now that they genuinely just did not know how the game worked. It's 5e, so there's a lot of new things going on, but you would have killed the snake. Like, look, I'm confident you probably could have killed the snake, but I like snakes. I didn't want to kill it, and we just needed the eggs. So if we can take the eggs and not disrupt things further. It's like one of the other team members at the time was a druid. So I thought, okay, well, my character isn't this bloodthirsty sort. My tiefling bard's whole deal was like they grew up having read all these stories about like fairy tales and like having tea with archfey, bartering with dragons, banishing vile demons back to whence they came. And that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to go out into the world and have an adventure worthy of writing down as a story. So I did make it a habit of like exaggerating certain things. It was like, oh yes, it wasn't just that we fought these two living shrubs. The captain so valiantly did destroy the vile, hostile shrubbery, whose malicious intent was warranted only by its dastardly deeds, stuff like that. No, just because we can. It's just a pop, and that was a lot of fun though. And I definitely wanted to play the bard as the kind of character that if they did not need to inflict harm, then they wouldn't. So I loaded up with a lot of spells that would help manipulate battlefields, avoid doing damage, but like skew things to our advantage. Buff the party, prevent enemies from attacking by confusing them with illusions. At one point, I wanted to multi-class into Baylock, just to get more illusionary abilities on demand. Would have been a lot of fun. But then said teammate who did not know how the spells worked would just get more and more frustrated at that. Like, oh, why don't you just do this? Like, and let me play my character. Like, I'm not gonna. Like, there's no need to kill the snake, so I'm not going to. If it's them or you, then yeah, I'm gonna help you kill it. But like, if we can just run away, Druid, wouldn't you want to help defend nature or something like that? I don't. But yeah, at some point, because I do have some artwork of that character. Uh, Longer story short, that whole situation went real south, real bad, as apparently, some people can't have like a day go by without causing drama and causing confusion. Friend was that kind of friend, and it got to a breaking point where a lot of he said, she said, but then it all came back to like, wait, have you just been lying to literally everyone for no reason? It's like, oh, why? Why are you doing this? For what purpose? Ah, it was very unfortunate, but it's not something I have to currently deal with anymore because, say point blank, if a friend is being more toxic than friend, then like, you're not bound to be on friendly terms if every interaction is just negative and trying to drive people away. It's not healthy for anyone involved. Yeah. So unfortunate, but things happen. Uh, Much better times these days, though. A few friends of mine and I used to also play D&D where we were playing in Eberron, which is the only Eberron I'd ever been familiar. The only Eberron I'd ever had any kind of familiarity with was the original Eberron stuff and some of the D&D online MMO Eberron game, which since the new Eberron After the War so and so handbook came out, like changed it 100% for the most part, I think. Like it's still not a place I'm super familiar with. To the point of it may as well be entirely different from anything I've ever played. Which happens. Glad to learn and see how things develop. And it was very frustrating for a while. Like we don't play that campaign anymore as time has gotten away from people and things have D&D greatest danger is scheduling issues. And it got to the point where scheduling issues were mounting, and there were more and more frustrations, especially on my behalf, of like, I don't know Everon the slightest bit now. So trying to figure out the new setting where things are known by characters innately, but as a player, I don't know anything about it. So a lot of the day-to-day things were like, okay, is this a thing? Does my character know anything about this or that? It's like, if I need to roll a history check to do it, I will, because I don't know any of this world's stuff. But I got the distinct sense that the not knowing stuff encyclopedically like that and asking what my character knew versus what I knew got to be frustrating for the DM at the time. Which I don't fault him, but like, new setting, I'm not going to know everything. And but everyone's got their own styles and their own eccentricities, we'll say. But there were a lot of frustrations. And as much fun as it was, because I think we had 2 different campaigns in Eberron, neither of which I knew too much about the setting at large. Aside from... Oh god, there was a... Sharn, I think, was a city we were in. And like... Because I thought, like, it's a world of magic, right? We have established that magic items are a common commodity in the same way as, like, if you walk downtown right now and you saw this billboard with a faux 3D hologram effect, you wouldn't look at it and go, "Oh my god, it's magic! Oh, it's a shark! It's a killer!" Like, you would understand, like, oh yeah, that's a thing. You can make a billboard look like that. Versus like losing your ever-loving mind because you've never seen something like that before. And the understanding of what your characters would know because they live in this world, and what I knew as a player who did not, would constantly come into conflict of, like, I don't want to be that person at the table who's like asking, like, okay, what is this? What is the House of the Unicorn again? Or like, this item here, does my character know anything about this thing? Because this is a world in which, comparatively, if you looked at a smartphone, you would have a basic idea of how this thing would function and how to use it. Versus, like, Forgotten Realms, peasant serf sees, let's say, a flying carpet, and they go, "Oh, carpet! Not supposed to fly!" And lose their mind. Especially as a character skilled in Arcana. God. Oh, hey! But yeah, that's a constant conflict that I always found at, like, because as a player, I'm aware of what, like, a sunburst sword might be. My character might not. So I'm not going to pick up the hilt of a sword and instantly go, "This is a powerful magical item." My character is going to look at it and go, like, "Well, that's weird. This is remarkable. Like, maybe it's got some magic runes on it. Maybe it has some kind of indication that, like, this is a magical device. Otherwise, like, oh, it's a broken sword. Toss it." But if my character is aware, like, oh yeah, if you find a sword hilt like this, it's probably a magical weapon that will make its own blade, then I need to know, like, what would be acceptable for the characters to know, especially one that is skilled in Arcana and is decently intelligent. Would they pick up that this sword hilt is a magical weapon and not just some piece of garbage? And not being able to, especially in a party with no wizard with identify, I get like you have to take magic items to someone who can tell you what they do, but like if it's a mundane quote unquote magical item, can you just not have seen one of these before? Like, ah, 5e is weird. Eh. Hmm. I don't like metagaming. It's not fun. It's not good for a story. Hmm. Any kid rather ask questions than be confused. I'll know more as that goes on. Anyway, yeah, I'm definitely in that same camp as well. It's like, would my character know anything about this? If it's this notable location on a map, like, does my character know about this? If it's a god in the setting, like, does my character know anything about this? It'd be like just walking through. Let's see, what's a. It'd be like walking through Lordran and going, "The Way of White." Never heard of it. Like, it's the world's largest religion that the entire culture of humanity ascribes to. Otherwise, they are banished. What do you mean you don't know of it? Do you live in the forest? Like, nah, I lived in the city my entire life. Then you probably would have known about it. So your character would know this much. Give me a religion check. Like, okay. And the more experienced you are, the harder it is to metagame. At least it is for you. Uh, it's like I haven't had as many opportunities to play D&D, but I love the roleplay of a character, and if my character has no skills in magic, then there's no reason they would know a lot about it. But if they are skilled in magic, then I would want them to have some kind of way of like, this thing here, is there any kind of lore or history of like a hero who used a bladeless sword to slay a dragon, or maybe the king of this country is well known for riding a griffin with two heads and using the heat of the sun in the shape of a sword, or like just something to indicate that like, oh yeah, this item is not literal trash. And if it is literal trash, then that's fine. Then there's no big loss. But like, I don't like picking up a a ceramic bottle with multiple corks and then instantly going, oh, I know what this is. I'm going to open up one and I'll think about mayonnaise. I don't like doing that. It unless the character has some reason for knowing what it is beforehand and then recognizing like, oh yes, it's in a weird shape, but I know what this is. It's like one of these things I've heard about. Yeah, it's tricky. I do want to play more, but time. Hmm. Hmm. Oh god. I don't know, it just got frustrating. because I like having characters skilled in magic and history, but then unless prompted, I'm not gonna know. Because like every DM has their own styling, so some of them will be like, "Oh, you see this," and because I'm aware as DM that your character has this kind of intelligence and is skilled in that and this, you've probably heard of something. But other times it's like, roll. Okay, you guild artisan who spent your entire adult life crafting minor magical items. No, you've never heard of Goggles of Night. Yeah, neat. Well, I guess we'll just leave these here. You're not gonna pick up the goggles? No, my character doesn't know what they are. They're they're just goggles. So we're gonna move on. Well, I guess you won't get those goggles then. I guess not. Do you want me to pick them up? Do you want to pick them? Oh, it's like either I've seen someone in a city wear these things, or I see them advertised, or I'm aware that, oh yeah, there are objects that will enhance your sight in the darkness. And they tend to come in the shape of goggles. Then, like, why would my character care about these goggles? Why push to pick them up? Oh, God. Oh, God. It's just so. It's you feel like saying, you know, they're magical, but you're not sure what it does. Would be better to than you've never heard of this particular magical item, which I enjoy as well because, like, as far as I'm aware, for D&D, magic items tend to have some kind of runic scripture on them or some kind of vibe to them, so that if you're aware to be on the lookout for magic items, you can see the telltale signs of, like, oh yeah, this item is enchanted. From the lightly glowing blue script on the leather, you can tell that, oh yeah, this does something, but you don't know yet. Because at least then you can fuck around and find out, get it looked at. Exactly. But like, if it's just this mundane object that you only suspect as a player is magical because the DM showed you a picture of it and it's from the treasure guide of the Dungeon Master's Manual, then yeah, why would you bother to pick up the goggles if they're not being told that this you have an idea that these are magical? It's like, okay, well, if I don't know what they are, then I'm gonna keep looking for something that I do recognize or something I can make use of, because who's gonna always want to have some goggles on hand? It's weird. That's a personal gripe, though. Again, everyone has their own style. Uh, a thing I do really enjoy is that, by and large, in D&D and fantasy games, magical items don't tend to decay over time, or if they do, it's over the course of millennia. So if you break into some ruins and there's a suspiciously well maintained sword that looks just as if it's been maintained and dropped in here maybe the last week or so, then, like, okay, that reeks of magic weapon. But unless those are made aware, then why would you think twice about the need to pick up this shiny scimitar? You've already got a longsword, so why bother with the scimitar? Unless you're looking for a scimitar. Eh. Oh, Etna, you're the best. Uh, but it makes the temptation of just making a character that is just no thoughts, head empty, barbarian, be strong, break stuff. It makes that really tempting, but like that's it's not always the thing I want to do. Yeah, it's a good indicator. I also enjoy the idea of when a magic item is visible to people who know magic, kind of like what you mentioned earlier, glowing or otherwise magically marked, so magic casters can see it if they're looking for it, which I really do enjoy as well. Because there's no ending to. Oh, speaking of books, I was about to say that there's no end to stories and novels and literature where in this world magic items are a thing, but then certain magic items are so powerful or so enchanted that anyone who has a lick of knowledge of how to look for magic will see it and be like, whoa, that thing is dripping with magic. Oh, and especially if the magical marks are signatures to the creator or specific classes. That is something I really do enjoy as well, because if something's in my mind, if something's built by an elf, it'll likely have some kind of natural flair to it, whether it's inscriptions of leaves, of constellations, or sun, moon, what have you. It'll often indicate that. Or if it's dwarven make, then it'll probably be more angular and more structurally sound, or what have you. Just something to make it especially indicative of what blacksmith or culture made this. Like the difference between a khopesh and an axe from like a European hamlet would be miles apart, but they would function to be the same basic weapon. It's just who built it and where. Uh, we'll get to the cutscene and because uh, I've been reading a book series on my lunch breaks now. But I'll save that for once the cutscene's done. Oh God. Uh, but yeah, I where's my book? There we go. Uh, dang it. Been reading the Enchanted Forest Chronicles by Patricia C. Reed, which was a series I picked up the first novel up in high school, actually. Enemy boost plus 50% and clone. Oh no. Uh, but it was a series I picked up in high school where the library only had the first one, which was Dealing with Dragons. And I picked up the quadrilogy a handful of years ago, but haven't really had the time to sit and read the book series, despite how much I absolutely adore it. Uh, but during my lunch hour breaks, I've been able to read, and slowly but surely, I'm already gotten my way to book four. Well, not slowly, but I'm on book four now, and holy cow! Uh, yeah, or that, or like people imagine their magics differently. For your cleric, hold person is a chain that shoots from the sky and spiritually tethers you to the floor. But for your bard, it's a magical trance that is flavored to be like magic swirling around the person like smoke. Ooh, I do really like that as well for casters and their specific magical traits. That is not Laharl's sword. Huh. Oh, and yeah. Oh, it's so nice. be able to freaking read these things again, which I highly recommend the Enchanted Forest Chronicles to anyone who likes tongue-in-cheek kind of fantasy storytelling, where the citizens of this world are aware they live in a magical society. They are aware that if you go into the Enchanted Forest, be polite to literally everything you encounter, because you don't know if the lion you're talking to is an ensorcelled prince, or a cursed king, or a just really surly talking lion that you don't want to be upset with you enough to eat you. And they're aware of these things, and like there's giants who pillage and raise the countryside, but that's their 9 to 5, and like maybe now that you're getting older, Mr. Giant, maybe you start thinking about retiring and maybe go into counseling. You can teach other giants how best to go about their own pillaging and countryside burning, how to more adequately do your giant job so that you can, not break your back working over what you should normally be doing. Silly stuff like that. It's a very fun take on like how to even put it, challenging tradition as well. A main driving force in the series is people adapting and not being beholden to outdated practices. Where it's like, oh yeah, Cimarron, you're a princess. You need to know how to curtsy and how to sew straw into gold. And what, you want to learn magic? No, no, that's not done. Princesses don't do magic. What are you, nuts? That other countries will start, other kingdoms will talk all kinds of nonsense about that. We can't be having that. It won't look good. It's just not done. And you know what? If it's not, then maybe make that call for yourself, which is what she did in book 1, where it gets to the point in like, yeah, it's no big spoiler. It's the entire premise of the series, well, of novel 1 at least, is Cimarron, the princess who's not very princess-like, escapes a arranged marriage to someone she does not love by having herself taken by dragons. By which I mean she goes and asks advice of how to find dragons, and then goes and convinces one to take her as its princess. Because then she won't have to get married to someone she doesn't like. Because how are they going to do that if she's taken by a dragon? Oh, it's so much fun, though. Because it starts off with a bunch of well-established fairy tales and the turning of them onto their heads. So that things are unexpected, but still a lot of fun and a lot of obscure fairy tales that get a little bit more attention that some books might otherwise give them, along with a few that I don't know if they're already established ones, but it's fun. And the problems presented aren't, they're never really ones I would expect to be problems. And the solutions to them tend to be fairly simple, but for not reasons that you would expect going into. It's a lot of fun. I keep saying that, but because it's true. Also, these guys are a lot stronger than I thought they were, but that's because I'm using the Overlord sword, so that makes sense. Oh, examples? Ah, let's see. Aside from the giants, which there are multiple examples for giants, for dragons, if a dragon stops behaving like a dragon, there are consequences for that. Not by law, but because if you stop behaving like the creature, the dignified creature that dragons are, then you are no longer a dragon. And that was a thing I didn't expect to have happen, but you know what? It makes sense that if this innately magical creature stops acting like a magical creature, then they would probably become something else. But there's also a light touching on what, well, not the what, but how magic works. Not in a way of like, it's like, oh, by altering the course of probability, but in a way of the difference between a magician, a wizard, a witch, a wicked witch, that kind of thing, where if you're a wicked witch or spellcaster that I haven't finished the fourth book, but there is a distinct crossover for why witches melt when you throw water over them, and what that means for other individuals who are also similarly wicked that are melted by water, and why some witches that are not wicked are unaffected by such things. Quote unquote clean living, which I understand as just not being a greedy, self centered kind of spellcaster. The wizards in this setting are specifically a type of spellcaster that, to perform their specific kind of magic, is very energy intensive, as well as, given the way the world works, magic isn't something always inside somebody. Some people can only perform magic if they take it from something else. And for wizards, they have to take magic from the world around them and then repurpose that magic. Wizards innately have no magic inside of them, so they have to steal it from something else. Dragons, conversely, are innately magical creatures, and as such are allergic to wizards, because wizards will siphon away bits of that dragon's literal life essence to cast their spells. Then there's also like objects that are innately magical because they have been imbued with magic, either naturally or by someone else. There are locations that are magical because no one's really sure why exactly, but they just are. So dealing with that, like, yeah, this lake of water is enchanted so that during this specific time of day, at this time of the year, you can look into it and see another world. And maybe that's useful for something. Possibly, who knows? Or like a spring of magic water that, if you take water with a silver, what's the word? Not a spoon. If you take water from the well, from the spring, with a silver, well, we'll say bucket, silver bucket, then you can use this all healing water to cure any disease, any ailment, no matter how detrimental or life threatening. But there are two buckets, the silver bucket and the golden bucket. If you take the water with the golden bucket, you will turn into stone because you're being punished by your greedy ways, where you should have just listened to what you were told the rules were, not be greedy, and follow the advice of the squirrels who are trying to help you. Failure to do so, by ignoring that advice, will result in you being turned into stone. And the dragons who maintain this well just kind of just stack the uh, the princes and heroes who try and steal the water with this golden bucket around the spring, so that if you show up planning to get this for your noble quest, then you had best follow advice of the magicians and witches and oracles that tell you, hey, you need to be humble and not greedy, otherwise you'll pay for it. And if you refuse to follow that advice, then whatever happens is on you. And then there's the whole thing with the wicked uncles and aunts have a whole society of like, oh, well, what have you done recently? It's like, oh, yes, I kidnapped my nephew, the prince, and abandoned him in the wilds. That's wicked enough, right? Like, I mean, did you put him in a dangerous part of the wilds? Like, I mean, it was dangerous enough. There were wolves out there. It's like, oh, you got to be careful about those wolves. Sometimes they adopt the princes and they teach them their wolf ways, and then they come back even stronger and more powerful as wolf knights, and then you'll never get rid of them then. It's like, you know what? That's a good point. I'll have to double check. But stuff like that. Oh, it's so much fun. God, this the self-aware humor is something I really enjoy, which I love about Disgaea as well, because these characters are aware. They live in a world that abides by certain rules. And within those rules, they are aware of like levels and stats and titles and very video game style rules that are just part of the world that they live in. And it makes sense that these people who live in a world of enchanted forests and talking cats, of dragons and noble quests and princes and princesses and wizards, like by and large, like they're going to be aware that yeah, if a wizard shows up, it's usually for something they're self-interested in, and it's not always there to help you. Be polite, but be aware. A wizard is only going to show up to help because they want something. That said, like dragons still attack kingdoms or extort. Uh, they still kill knights and princes that come to either slay them or steal back the princesses. And it's kind of a cultural staple of like, oh well, how many knights did you defeat? Like, oh, I've defeated 9 already. Yes, the princess I have is very well beloved, so they really want to get her back. It's like, oh, it's a very well regarded dragon in dragon society then. But a lot of them, by and large, the older dragons don't care about having princesses because they no longer need that status symbol of like, I'm so powerful, I can keep this princess away from her kingdoms. And then there's others that are like much younger and dumber dragons that are like, well, I don't have a name to represent, so I'm going to get a princess and I'll make my name by defeating all these valiant knights and princes and magical endowed heirs to thrones and kingdoms. And that's how I'll get my name out there. freaking adorable. I love it. And each of the books is from a different perspective of a different character. The first one being Cimarron, the second one being Mindanbar, the third being Morwen the Witch, and the fourth being Prince Daystar, which really, it's a kind of generational story. The fourth book was written first, so now reading it, it makes a lot more sense as to why the other books exist. Oh god. Oh my god. One second. Oh, Etna. She's such a scamp. Oh wait, she promised she'd kill them. Whoops. Well, shit. Oh god. I forget what I was saying. Oh right, generational story. Uh, the author wrote the fourth the fourth book first. So, having now reached the fourth book, there's a lot of retreading of stuff that is expanded on in previous. Well, I guess they'd be prequels now, and it's written from the first person's perspective as well. So uh, it's not worse than the other three that were written afterwards that come before this book, but I definitely appreciate the different flares that the author put into the other three books that were not present in the fourth. By merit, the fourth was written first. Still a lot of fun, though. I'm very excited to finish it once I get back to it. And I don't want to spoil too much because if someone wants to read it, I highly recommend it. It's not terribly long. They're the smallish novels. Yeah. Also, like myself, you could buy it in a 4-pack quadrilogy, so you can get all 4 books all at once. Bacon stretcher. Oh, and the whole reason that the book series even came up was like the way magic works in that is also a lot of fun. Recognizing, like, for one reason or another, there's this magic that only the king of the enchanted forest can manipulate and see. And given the way the king works, could it be? Well, whoops. Oh, that's a lot of overlords. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, right. More cutscene. I mean, a little bit. Bye, Edna. You're super cool. Uh-oh. Karma. Being a demon, that's to be expected. Humans out there, be better. Oh no. Yeah. Would have happened if someone didn't mess with the thing, but I don't know anything about that. Beauty Queen Etna is stalking Adele. Oh god dang it! No, Sophie's already using a spear. Oh god. Episode 10 is two ninjas. Oh god, so what level is? Oh no, she's level 1. A powerful demon looking for trouble. Strengthen Prinnies. Spear, gun. Oh, I could give her an axe. I know canonically she uses a spear, but I've already got a spear user, and I don't have an axe user. Hmm. Ah, but yes. In the Enchanted Forest series, there's a certain type of magic the King of the Enchanted Forest can use that, for one reason or another, other practitioners of magic do not understand. Actually, we had that new armor, didn't we? Ooh, it's really good. Which, for the most part, you think, like, oh, I mean, that makes sense. Like, in the setting at large, a lot of people's entire jobs are just the study of magic and the messing with it, like a computer coder might mess with it. And that would be like what a magician would be. They're someone who studies all kinds of magic, not just the one or the two, but like all magic in of its entirety, and messing with it in that regard of experimenting and creating new spells and new enchantments, understanding what they're looking at and how to manipulate it and how it manipulates the world around them. Then there's like the wizards who study one form of magic and are very secretive about that form of magic. Hmm. How the he gets that? Oh, damn it! And then there's the witches that oh damn it! As far as I can tell, are much more. They're very similar to magicians in that they study many different types of magic. But witches also serve a role in society of, do you need a certain type of spell or enchantment? Well, you can talk to a witch about it. Maybe they'll help you. Just don't make yourself a nuisance. Be polite, and maybe they'll throw you a bone and help you with your problem. Or maybe they'll curse you so that you'll have a adventure of your own that will help you get what you need versus what you want. Stuff like that, which is also a lot of fun. There's even at one point this princess who's talking about like, well, I didn't have many prospects. My wicked stepmother didn't do anything wicked. The evil fairy we invited to my christening got drunk and ate too much food and forgot to curse me. She just left. So, I didn't sleep for 18 years. I didn't prick my thumb on a spinning wheel. So, I figured, you know what? I've got to do something, right? I didn't know what it was going to be, so my mother decided to send me to this other neighboring city. When a dragon showed up, and the dragon took me, but they didn't tell me the dragon would be there, so I guess that's the solution. Because a princess that doesn't get kidnapped, well, that looks bad on the kingdom because it means like there's no villain who wants something from the kingdom. There's no dastardly ploy against them because they're so successful. It's like no villain means like no notoriety for the kingdom. It's so freaking weird and fun. Pretties. Oh, oh, little monsters. let's let's get Etna caught up a little bit. Oh man, that's such a low level. God, it is just so much fun. And she's a generally a horrible little goblin lady. It's fun. Like generally, I would feel bad for Prinnies, but like as established, they are damned souls who are working off their penance by working for demons. So their general mistreatment is kind of part and parcel of the whole. They were horrible and evil in life, and this is their punishment in their afterlife. At that same point, like not all of them are as vile as others, but at that point, they're much more little oddball scamps. Oh wait, no, that'll kill. They're just funny. Such little weirdos. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Because there are some pennies that. Oh god. Hmm. Without getting into spoiler territories, in the Disgaea world, heaven and hells are heavens and hells are real, and they play very important roles in the cosmology of the world to the point of how to put it. Like angels are real. I don't recall if there is a singular god of any type. I think most of the time engage with hosts of angels and not so much any kind of singular deity of whatever pantheon one might assume exists. And I'm not sure who makes judgment calls as to where people go when they expire, we'll say. But mortals that die, and were especially wicked in life, are sent to the netherworlds, often as prinnies, where they work off their numerous, well, not even numerous, where they work off their sins that they committed in life with servitude to demons, whether they are demon lords, overlords, what have you. They are an highly exploited workforce, and their whole existence is to serve until they have paid their dues and are able to reincarnate as something else, where they get a second chance at life. Which I absolutely adore that concept. And there are numerous prinnies that, well, numerous characters that are prinnies because something they did was attributed to be such a grievous sin that when they died, they became a prinny. I forgot to send out Etna. Damn it. Whether that is. Hmm. How to put it? Oh, God. How to phrase. Well, just think of the typical greatest sins one could commit. And that's more or less what we're talking about. For some individuals, that great mortal sin is a single act that would then necessitate them redeeming themselves through servitude. Ah, it, yeah. Disgaea isn't one to shy away from heavier concepts when it comes to how these people end up in the hell that is whichever netherworld they happen to be in. Mortals end up in all kinds of places. Some prinnies were horrible murderers in life. Some were despicable criminals. Others committed one act that damned them. The more notable ones tend to also get a prinny body that somewhat resembles the way they used to look as well, which is fun. Oh God. Who else do we have out? Etna, run over there. Oh, no. Don't quit, that would be bad. But they're a lot of fun. I really like prinnies, both because they're fun little penguins, but also they're horrible little gremlins. Don't kill. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Okay, no, that's fine. Ah, oh my God, that's a lot of damage. Prinnies are grubby little monsters. No two ways about it. But some of them exist to show that whatever entity is determining the fates for these individuals out there isn't always uh, the most understanding of entities. Hopefully that kills. But also, there's a lot to like. Oh, great. You know what? Let's make you bigger. That might have been a mistake. I didn't think it would double the. No, why didn't I think it would double? Of course it would double. Oh boy. I ought not to have done that, I think. No, it's fine. It's fine. But there are also these little idiot penguin stormtroopers that, like, yeah, I want them to succeed even when they really shouldn't. Probably should just get stomped on. Ooh. Huh. Okay. So what if... Can't move you, but we can move you. Is that everyone? Skegoid, get out of here. Roslyn? That should be enough, right? Ah. Yeah, I, I don't know what it is about the quote unquote nameless faceless mook characters that I enjoy so much. But like hot take, like I like the little goblin and kobolds that ordinarily would get wiped out en masse, but like this one's special. It can do the thing. It can make the distance. No, he'll probably get killed by a falling rock, but I want them to succeed. I want them to live and be the exception to prove the rule. uh, Fun stuff though. You know what? Let's hit the front line harder. And see 34, 36. Rosalind, let's get you caught up. Skeggy's already at 40. Evelyn. Right, she doesn't have any kind of AoE yet. I don't think she ever will. I forget now. Leonid. Wipe them out. Sophie. %. Kimaru. Charles, get you out there. And let's see how that goes. But I like the weird little unit that is the Prinny. Even though they make some maps needlessly difficult because you can't pick them up and throw them. They're just so cute. They're horrible little gremlins and I love them. Oh, no combos at all. That's great. else? Oh, yeah. Oh, nope, not that one. There we go. Next, we'll send out Etna. We'll try and get her comboing with someone else. And hopefully that gets a kill. Giga Star. Okay, Etna. Beauty Queen Etna. Let's put you there, you there. You right here. On second thought, I don't need to try and combo off if I just pick everyone up, right? 35, 30. No, Adele doesn't need more right now. Leonid. There you go. Mega heal, why not? 60, 60, 50. Sneak in some spear XP. Oh, damn it. Prinny raid. That should do, right? Fantastic. Good God. $300 for one shot from Etna. Level 11 already. You know what? Let's put Etna a little higher up. 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait, damn it. Evelyn. Yeah. Kikimaru right there. Skigyord. What? Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Perfect. Let's go ahead and save that as well. How long are we going? 2.5? It's nearing 5. Yeah, well, one more match. Where Rotten Fields. Right, okay. One more of these. We start a little earlier. Gotta stop a little earlier. Early morning tomorrow, along with cooking tonight. Cooking tonight. Cooking tonight. Ooh, dinner plans tonight. I'm still debating on exactly what, because I have to find out what kind of seasonings we have right now. As last I checked, we'd run out of either garlic or onion powder, and I kind of want to fry some chicken. But if not fried, then probably baked, and if baked, maybe... Oh, I could do some barbecue. It's been a while since I did some barbecue. Low and slow. Perhaps. Or actually, maybe teriyaki. Ooh, teriyaki would be nice. I don't know. I have to figure out. Because I've got to do that in the next hour or so, because I need to be asleep in a few hours in order to wake up for tomorrow morning. Not a fan of early mornings, but we do what we can. But I'm thinking garlic broccoli. Something to do with. I think we've got chicken thighs thawing out. So either simple barbecue or teriyaki, and probably some mashed potatoes. That'd be nice. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds tasty. Yeah, I know, right? Hmm. Uh-oh. Hanako, no, don't learn from her. Look what's happened to her already. Wait, what? No entry. Oh, no. Wait, how would I... Oh, what? Oh, that thing's probably gonna run around, isn't it? Yeah, well. But yeah, Hanako, don't learn from Etna. Look at what her life has gotten her. She went from level 1000 to level 1. Learn from her mistakes. Let's see. Gag yard. You know what? Let's see how things shake out from here. Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ah. I don't think I ever used a cockatrice. I had no idea they had sandstorm abilities. Then... So that didn't move. So how are you supposed to get... Oh, I see now. Skegord, there's nothing you can do here. We're gonna have to throw our allies across the way. Let's see, Leonid. Put you right there, buddy. Sophie right there, level 22. You're catching up. Garden. Try and get that kill. Combo. Perfect. I'm still undecided as to what will turn Skegjord into eventually. Or probably still keep building him up as a Prinny. And eventually, I do want to transfer him into something more... Something more stable. Just because not being able to throw Prinnies is a distinct disadvantage. Let's see, 51... Not 51. 31. Giga Fire on the chicken. That's probably not going to kill, is it? Mega Wind cannot reach chicken. Oh. There's no way this doesn't kill, right? Ooh, good luck. Perfect. So Leonid is all caught up with everyone else for the most part. Now we just need to get Sophie caught up as well. Which if I had a thick DLC spear, we'd be doing that, but not right now, we don't. Okay, so if we cross there, we can go around. If we cross here, go around there. Okay, so 2 paths of progression. Both easily... Well, no, not that spot. Both easily viable. Provided they don't kill anyone. Try burst. Maybe we'll give Evelyn the souped up hyper death gun. Rosalind's at 36 now. Evelyn's still at 31. Adele also at 36. Someone needs to get left behind. We'll probably have Leonid stay behind on that side. Sophie will have it over here. And Etna will just chill. Yeah. That should do. Don't kill. Don't be lethal. Oh, God. Who else do we have? Oh, you know what? Hannah, you go with this team. They're a little squishier than I would like. Try burst. Poison blast. That'll probably do it, right? Or not, I guess. He's not poisoned, so that's not going to kill him. But what if we poke him with a stick? Aha! Sharp stick wins every time. Oh, oh, no, my ice. Dang it. Heck. Oh well. Ice is mostly melted anyways. Where are we? Leonid. Get on over there. Not far enough. Okay. So can we put you over there? We can. Fantastic. Let's see. Pop, pop. And... too far. Much too far. Unfortunate. But I doubt they'll be able to kill Charles as they are right now. They would need a lot of overlap, and I don't see them doing that. You know what? Rosalind can stay on this side. Heck. Let's see. So you, 36. Not 36, 26. We need her to get the 36. Send you there. Until send her there. Swing around there. Yeah, that should work. Just for fun, let's heal him up. That should do. The things you can do with geo puzzles. And not have them be fiddly little lock you out of progression type puzzles. 31, 32. Let's kill the chicken. Kill the chicken. Kill the chicken. Shoot the chicken from over there. Go ahead and give you a boost. Body block for tri-burst. Del, throw Treen over there. Can't reach. That's unfortunate. That'll be fine. We can't send everyone, but we can send our strongest. So as soon as he moves into intercept, Stone Breath. I don't think petrification is a debuff in this game. In the future, perhaps. Lightning Spear, try burst. Actually, let's try and poison the chicken. Trident Missile. We need to get Hannah over there. Fantastic. Heal up. Oh, he's already dead. That's fine. Send him over there. Just a man and his dog off on a nice little walk. Even if Leonid probably should have a lion or something. Good, good, good. Secure the kill. Did that poison not take... Oh, it did take root. Good. 31, 26. Pop off right there. That corner. Oh boy. Once we're able to knock down the Geo Crystal, we'll have better access at getting those last chickens. Just so that we don't have to keep doing this little maze run. Let's see. if we do that, next turn we'll pop that crystal. Which we kind of need to. Because everyone else is kind of scattered. Should be fine, though. As long as they don't somehow... Good! Oh, that was close. But good. Eliminate the geocrystal. Flashing light warning, I guess? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Eliminate the barriers. And then come on down. Let's see. No. You know what? Yeah. We'll just do Impaler. Get some points for beer. Attack with that. Death Fang on you. Right up here for a Raiden missile. Secure the kill, potentially. Fire. Potentially, we could have Etna secure a kill and get a juicy chunk of XP for it. If not, oh well. But if we can, that would be fantastic. Fair enough. It wasn't enough to kill second chicken. Don't counter. Okay, good. If he countered, that would have ruined the Etna plan. So, we can then throw Etna over there. And attempt to have her combo off. 31, 31. To give him a groom. 60, 50, 60. Pop, pop. Four-man combo. XP for everyone. Fantastic. HG4. Oh no. She's become the adoring fan. Oh. Uh-oh. It'll be fine. Honningo's got a good head on his shoulders, right? Definitely not boding ill for who knows how many netherworlds. Ah, I think that is where we need to leave off for today. Oh no. I never unmuted my desktop audio. The game has been muted this entire time. Oh no. Well. Oh well, can't undo that. uh, thank you for joining us today. You know what? It's fine. I can't. Yeah, it's fine. It happens. That was intentional. No, not this time. Usually, I had muted some stuff yesterday to mess with some sound levels because, for one reason or another, the leveling I had done last time for my mic was all wrong the second time around, which isn't the first time it's happened, but oh well, can't undo it. But dang it. There was some really good line reads in there. Oh well, next time though. But yes, thank you for joining me here today. If you'd like to do, please follow me here on Twitch. If you want to kept up to date with what we're doing, where we've got Twitter and a community Discord. A lot of music, a lot of memes, and a lot of art. Which, you know what? I stand by it. I greatly enjoy all those things. Slowly growing, but we're making it there. Aside from that, let's see. If you like what I do, be sure to check out the people in the dynamic follow button. All good, very good people. All very different things. All kinds of hours. I think that's gonna have to be it for now. Still really distracted about that mute that I never undid. But no, well. So that's just the way of things. We learn, we laugh, and well, we laugh again because holy crap. Until next time, though, traveler, be safe, be well, stay hydrated, and be kind to yourselves and each other, but take no shit. Until next time, take care. Thank you. You especially, Jay. Thank you.